guys, welcome back. Barbie has a custom-made suitcase and I'm going to show you how to make this. Great thing about this, we can recycle so much, like cereal boxes, any ribbon, any material sitting around. So let's go and make it and have fun with it. So we're going to start by making the box and drawing the template. So we're going to do a 6 by 9 centimeter box with a 1.5 centimeter edge for the top box and a 2 centimeter edge for the bottom box. There's our template drawn. We make 2 of these copies, one with the corners and one with the corners cut out, as you can see. There we go, there's our corners and the corners removed. The one without the corners is because we're going to cut the fabric with that. So as you can see, we get our fabric, we make sure we draw on the opposite side, we draw around our template and then we cut them out. And as you can see, we have our cutout templates. This is for the inserts. Then the ones that we kept the corners, this is obviously for our box. So we're gonna stick them on some cardboard. Use any cardboard you can find around the house. I use a cereal box. Stick them on, cut them out. Then we're going to cover them. I use sticky back covering, which I found was really easy to use. Again, just put your template on it, draw around, cut them out, peel them off and stick them on. Really, really easy, as you can see, no gluing needed, but any paper you can use to cover them with whatever you like. Then once we're done, we're going to score our lines so that when our box is pushed together, it's easily folded into a nice tidy box. So score your lines really well. As you can see, it just helps bring the box together. On the bottom box, before we do anything with it, we're just going to make our hole for our handle. So I do 3 millimeters from the middle line and 3 centimeters in between the side lines. And we're going to get a little straw that's 6 centimeters long and we're going to stick that down inside the bottom box. This is for our handle to glide along. Then once we've done that, we're just going to cut little corners in half. On every single corner we just split them in half, as you can see. And then we take off the sides, or the smaller sides, we take off the extra bits there. You'll see it should look like that at the end. And once we've done that, we put the box together and you'll see it just makes a really nice tidy box. And we just stick the edges together, just stick those sort of triangle corners and then put the smaller side at the last bit and then bring our box together. So all the tabs, stick them together and both the top and bottom box, and there we go, we have our little box all done and we just now need to make it look lovely. So we're going to get our fabric and make sure we are sticking the underside, the bad side of the fabric, not the good side, down into the box. So put some Mod Podge, any kind of glue, onto the bottom, stick it down, don't do the edges, just stick the bottom section first so that you can make it nice and tidy. Run your finger around just to get rid of any creases, and then we're going to do the long sides first, then the short sides. So just put a bit of glue inside and stick it down and then cut off any of the edges that are over, and do that for the top and the bottom box. And then we're going to cover the sides of the box with some ribbon, so I do a little bit of glue on the outside and inside so we can basically fold the ribbon over on itself. So from the outside into the inside, and it will just create a nice smooth edge and it will look really tidy once it's done. We do that to the top and the bottom box. As you can see, it looks lovely, and we put the box together. You'll see we just try to make the lines as smooth as possible when we're doing nice straight ribbon. Then we're going to go to the handle. It's a wooden stick, 5 millimeters thick. I'm going to cut 2 pieces, one 6 centimeters long, one 3 centimeters long. This is for the handle. So cut that down. The 6 centimeters piece, I got some gold acrylic paint and I just painted the complete stick over and it looks lovely. And then the smaller stick, the 3 centimeter, I'm going to get some string and I just wrap the string all the way around. I just secure the end with some glue and basically wrap it over from left to right and cover the whole stick with it. Take your time, make sure it's all pushed together so there's no gaps. So I just roll it right round all the way from one side and we'll speed it up because this took a little while. So I roll it all the way to the end, secure the end with some glue, and then once I finished and it was secure, then I went over the whole piece with some Mod Podge just to seal the string. It does dry clear, it just holds nicely. The other section of the handle, I put a grommet on the end, and then I secured the handle top to the base, and it just makes a nice handle. And then I just filled any little ends with a black Sharpie so you couldn't see it. We're going to go back onto the box, and as you can see, I did put a piece of ribbon over the top and made a little magnetic closure, and I just put some little embellishments on it just to make it look really lovely. Again, do what you like with your box. I went in with some hinges because I wanted them secure. I just put them on one side of the box. I put 2 of them on, as you can see, stick them down, and because I didn't want to see the hinges, I cut 2 pieces of ribbon the same length to cover those hinges across the back of the box. Secure them down, and then you can't see the hinges. Then I went for my wheels. I used black buttons, 1.5 centimetre wide. I put a dollop of glue with a gold embellishment on, and I did that on both of them, and I secured them to the bottom corners of the box. So then now my suitcase has some wheels, and I did have to put some stoppers. So they're gold embellishments. I just put them on the bottom of the box so it can stand up. And then I put a gold grommet where we're going to put our handle, and I glued that in place, and then push the handle in to the straw section inside, and it'll hold tight. And then voila, you've got your lovely suitcase. And it's custom made. You did that, you designed it. You can use any different paper for the outside, any ribbon, embellishments. For the inside, use any paper, any recycled material that you have laying around. It's great because you've made that, you've customized it. I'm sure you've enjoyed every moment like I did. As you can see, Barbie is all packed and ready for a holiday, so off she goes. Have fun, Barbie. See you soon. Bye.